Big War, the Genius. Let's check them out.
Now, as I was sitting here, me and a couple of co-workers here, right? And we were talking about the current state of our company, our contract. We just lost the contract. It was a major blow to all of us. And like I told y'all, how these companies would do, they don't tell you.
No, they don't. They don't ever let you know anything. I feel like this is nothing new though. You know, they're going to talk about how the economy is great, how everything is just booming, it's just stellar. But more and more instances like these happen, and it's just like, you just come to the realization, you know what it is, man.
We found out through the grapevine. We just noticed that's why we ain't been working. They didn't even tell us. We had lost it. Remember how I told y'all it's coming for everybody? It came for me. Remember how I told y'all you can be working 1 minute, go to work the next day, and they tell you you no longer need it. The same day. No 2 weeks out, no month, no 3 months, no severance pay, no nothing. Hey, I know you worked yesterday. That was it. And you were like, well, you couldn't have told me yesterday, but I wouldn't have drove my ass up here? That's how they're doing us. The people. Not just us on my job, I'm saying people. They didn't tell us we lost the contract, ladies and gentlemen. All I know is we ain't working. Like, what the fuck? I've been telling y'all we've been slow, you know. But lately, for the last few, week or two, it's been extra slow. That's because we done lost the contract and they ain't told us, so we won't quit. People that have been dedicated on this Walmart account, I've been on it since 2018.
I think from this point out, man, I'm looking out for myself. I suggest you guys do the same. I'm not helping nobody. I'm not doing no favors. The only person I'm helping out is me. I'm not buying no more BS. All my money's going to debts. And that's just how it's gonna have to be, because if I don't, with inflation, I'll keep getting swamped. That's why I thought it wasn't gonna take this long, man, but I'm reversing, man. I'm starting to get rid of stuff, get rid of subscriptions, even though I don't do that very much, and pay off my debts, because if I don't, then a couple months down the line, they'll increase pricing and then I won't be able to afford it.
2018 up until now. And they had the decency to say, hey, we lost the account, man. Y'all need to find y'all something more suitable. Oh, we gonna lose the contract. Because they know ahead of time to bid on it. And they know they didn't get the contract. But they didn't tell us. So we were out here discussing this, right? And I'm the type of guy, I got this job, and I got side hustle. I've been a hustler for the most part of my life. Sometimes illegal, but I've been a hustler. I got the hustle spirit. I don't believe in no one thing. Just go to work, that ain't enough. I tried that. That ain't enough. Can't do that. You can't do it. Even in good times. You can't work no one job unless you're making $100 million on one job. Other than that, you can't do it. To survive nowadays, you got to have that hustle mentality. The regular 9 to 5, go home, kiss the baby, kiss the wife, sit down, turn on self.
Yeah, that's been over, man. Dude, unless you're cutting it real close, man. And I don't know, man. This is all not new, though. We all know this, man. We all know what this is, man.
Son, and eat dinner and go to bed, pay all the bills doing that. No. Them days long gone. You got to be a hustler. I ain't telling you whether it be legal or illegal. I prefer legal, the right way. But you got to hustle. So me, I've been hustling. So even though we done lost this little thing here, I got other streams of income. I still want my main gig. Right now, this ain't working. But I don't got the worst of it. The majority of these guys are scrambling right now. And the reason I say I'm feeling pain and empathy for other people right now, because even though I'm not in their shoes, the way I'm sitting here worrying about, I ain't got no income. Even though this done died, I still got income. I got other stuff aside YouTube. It ain't really hot right now, but a little something here and now. Plus YouTube has picked up for me through the grace of God. But it's not to a point where it get me ahead, because as I do better on here, I lost completely damn near my other income. So it won't be no getting ahead with YouTube. YouTube right now just helping me to maintain the way I ain't in the position like I'm going to tell you about these other guys.
Yeah, if I could ever make a living off of YouTube, that'd be great, man. But it's just not really as easy. And it's not guaranteed, man, you know. It's not as easy as people make it seem. It is possible. But they don't want you to succeed anyway, so I truly feel like they won't let your channel blow up until they want it to, for some reason.
So all my other co-workers, I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of them that I talk to, they're scrambling now, trying to find another gig. Like right now. Not in 2 weeks, not in 3 weeks, like today. Where can I get on today? And I'm like, hold on, man, you might need to hold on and be patient and make sure you find the right setup for you. That's what I'm telling them. I'm thinking about where I am right now, because I'm finna find something else too. But I can be a little more patient to find something I'm feeling, because I already got other income. I'm forgetting the fact that most people ain't hustlers like me. These boys ain't got nothing else. And they playing the good man role, the real man role, to where the wife ain't doing shit. He paying all the bill like a real man supposed to. So now we out of work, they screwed. Man, I gotta tell my wife she gonna have to work. She gonna be talking that shit. That's what we talking about. That's what we saying, the conversation. One of them say he gonna have to tell his wife she gotta go to work. About how she gonna be talking that shit. Talking what shit? You just lost your job, you ain't quit? She gonna be talking that shit. Cause she got to go to work to help out for a little while until he figure out what he gonna do next. His wife gonna be mad. The other one was like Big War. I can't be patient. I'm already behind on my mortgage. These folks talking foreclosure.
That's how I'm starting to feel like, man, I can't wait anymore. All this being patient stuff is just a scam. I feel like they're targeting people doing the right thing. So I'm done doing the right thing. It sucks, but maybe if tides change, maybe I'll change. But I'm done being a good person, man. I'm done helping people out. I'm done doing all that stuff, because it's just, I need to worry about myself, man, and surviving, man. It's crazy, but it's really not a certain time right now, and I don't know, man. I don't see any reason to be motivated or happy about much of anything.
I can't be patient. I gotta go to work right now. I'm already behind from how we already been slow for a couple of years now. Folks falling behind on this shit. Robbing Peter to pay Paul, trying to hang in there, just trying to hang on. Folks ain't trying to get ahead no more. They just trying to hang on. So he tells me, Big Water, I can't be, because I'm saying be proud, trying to give folks advice on how to maneuver through these, difficult times. And I'm like, man, I can't be patient. Before we got the news yesterday, I was already behind on my mortgage, facing foreclosure. And it's been my dream to own a home, and I'm about to lose it. And I was like, That's one of them times I wish I was a millionaire. I'd have paid his house off. Now, I ain't far behind. That's far behind them and being fucked up. I don't have a mortgage, but I still got rent to pay. I got child support. I got a lot of bills too, even without a mortgage. So I can imagine what it would be like right now if I had a mortgage. Because these boys got the same bills I got, plus a mortgage, plus car notes, plus a wife that's sitting on her ass being cute. And he got to deal with her mouth about how she feels. She don't feel important. She don't feel like, you know how they do? Like, damn, I'm trying to. Fellas, you know how they do. You can't do enough. You give it your all and she still complaining about something. So now they got to deal with all that too. I don't. Yes, I got to find something to do, something else. This little bit I'm doing right now ain't going to cut it.
I'm telling you, man, once I get my stuff right, I'm literally never working again. This is my goal. This will happen because I'm going to force it. I feel like all this stuff is just a huge scam, but at least I can at least figure out a way how I don't have to work anymore, you know? And if I can do that, then that's cool, bro. Whether even if I have to do this YouTube channel, hey, if it brings in income, sure, why not, right?
And then I thought about it. See, we've been dealing with, this ain't that new hard times. You know what I'm saying? People lose their house, people go into foreclosure, people lose cars, you know, this shit happens. Ain't nothing new. No big deal, right? Nothing to see here, right? And then we got people, I was watching a news story about all the people that can't afford coming to school for the start back. And all the people that can't afford the school supplies. Because they send a home list now of all types of shit you need for school now. You got folks need laptops and shit for school. Laptops. Yeah, really. But anyway, you got people that can't afford the school supplies. And then you got people that don't give a damn that they can't afford it. That don't care. We got people that are struggling, catching hell, and we got people that don't care that you struggling, catching hell. That's a disaster waiting to happen. People in this situation, that's nothing new. People that can't afford certain things. People losing their home. You know, foreclosure ain't nothing new. Repossession of a car ain't nothing new. Losing a job ain't nothing new.
Yeah, but at least back then, man, you had something to be happy about, man. If you, I've never gotten my car repo, but I'm saying, even if you got your car repo, it's bad luck, right? But, well, I guess bad planning. But at least you still had, you had something, whether it was your shows, your family, your girl, going out to eat and getting that good food for that. You had something you could turn to. There is literally nothing you can turn to now. The quality has gone down so much, and everything in between is just like you have no safe haven to turn to when something bad happens. So it's just like,
but what's different this time is when you got millions of people going through that at the same time. Millions of people losing their home. Millions of people losing their job at the same time. Again, people losing their homes, nothing new. People losing jobs, happens every day. Since there's been people living. Every day, for 1,000 years, or better, ever since jobs have existed, somebody lost a job every day, somewhere in the world. Losing jobs ain't nothing new. No big deal, right? Ever since there have been homes, people have been losing homes, getting evicted, whatever. Nothing to see, right? Nothing new, right? No big deal. Ain't nothing new about that. Big one big deal. Car repo, no big deal. Happens all the time. Happened to me before. Not being able to afford your school supplies, your groceries. Nothing new. That's always been like that. Again, the difference between now and normal times is that now is millions of people all at once at the same time experiencing the same trouble. Not a couple of hundred people here, a couple of hundred people in Minnesota, 1,000 people in New York. No, now we talking millions. What economy, what country can survive that? How can you keep peace in a situation like that? How is a country going to stay peaceful when millions of people are losing everything they ever had at the same time? There's programs, government programs, that I remember when I was a child, my mom going to help you pay your light bill, under, what's called underprivileged, low income places, outreach program where you can go get your light bill paid help. You can go to Salvation Army and get stuff. You can go get help with your...
I actually do know what that stuff is. I think my mom used it when we were kids at times. But I doubt that stuff is still out there. I don't know. It could be, but even then, dude, that's not enough, man. This stuff is getting on slave vibes.
Rent, whatever. And I was watching story after story, article after article, news story after news story of people that's going to those places now to get help, and they don't have it no more. They don't have any funds anymore. They're out of money. They had it, but they ran out because so many people are needing help at the same time. They don't have enough money to keep up with all them people. They had money for the normal amount of people that needed help. They had that budgeted in. But there was an influx of people needing help that these programs didn't see coming. Whew. The man say, I ain't got time to be patient, big boy. Quick question. It might sound like a simple question. You should know the answer to that, big boy. Quick question. When you got millions of people losing their homes at the same time, millions of people losing work at the same time, that's millions of jobs that's gone. If a person loses a job, that means the job is gone. It ain't being replaced, it's being lost. So, million people, that's a million jobs that million other people can't get. So now, they're losing homes, millions, jobs, millions. What are these millions of people supposed to do if they can't get no help? America cannot afford to take care of all the needs of millions more.
They're gonna print so much money, man. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. I'm telling you, this is what's gonna happen. But they're only gonna do it once we've hit maximum misery level. And I feel like we've already hit there, but these people are sick, and who knows, man. I don't know. And who knows, man, honestly, at this point, they may give us a stimulus in like 2026, you know? And that sounds really horrible and stupid, but I feel like this is what they'll probably do. Whatever's the most egregious thing is what they're gonna do.
Of people needing help. They got millions of illegal immigrants flooding across the border that the Democrats been taking care of. Now you got millions more Americans daily needing help. Those are the ones that are out of work today, that are losing their homes as of right now. guess what? There's a million more coming that ain't there right now. There's a million more that might be a month from now that lost their job, losing their home. Ooh. I don't like that at all. I don't like talking about that at all. I don't like that being our reality at all, but it's our reality. You better learn how to do something. Pick up cans, rake yards, cut down.
Yeah, because if not, man, you're going to be screwed, man. It's too crazy out here to be... I don't know, man. I can't even tell you. I wish I knew the answer. I'm a guy who likes to solve things, but this is something else. See you guys next video, man. Peace.